You know what time it is. It is weigh-in time. My name's Lana.
And I'm JR.
And if you're here today, then you know exactly what we're doing. Every week we talk about our weight loss and how much we've lost during that particular week. So today is July 14th, 2024, and it's time for the reveal. So JR, you want to go first?
Well, I will go first because I just want to tell you how hard I worked this week, and I did not get the same results that I've been getting, which is very disturbing to me. I went from 202.4 to now I'm 201. So I only dropped the one. And Lana did talk about, you hit that plateau, and I guess I'm going to have to sit there a while until my system catches up with now Lana, who is the new champion as far as losing weight. So let her tell you.
So yeah, the plateau struggle is real. So I had gone through that, like JR, just said, for a few weeks, I was only losing 1 pound a week. But this week, I started last week at 193, and I'm down to 189.
Wow.
So 4 pounds down. I paid my dues.
That's awesome.
I paid my dues with that plateau hell.
Yeah, and it is. I worked really hard this week, and every day I saw myself pretty much the same. If one day I even gained a pound, and I was like, what? And I pushed myself. I mean, trying to keep up with Lana is not easy, because even though she says I take long strides, they're laid back strides. I don't push myself. I am not a speed walker. I can't do it. I'll never be able to do it. So she takes 2 steps to every one of my steps.
Yeah, that's working harder.
It is, and that's probably where she's getting more, but I can't do it. I can't push myself that hard. I push it to keep up with her. I just want you to know that. So I worked really hard this week, and I did not get the results I wanted. I'm not used to it. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, but you know what? We all hit that in our journey, right? We're all going to hit those plateaus. And something we did talk about on our walk was that when you do hit those plateaus, you might only lose 1 pound or may even lose no pounds. But the whole key is to stay consistent. Just keep going. Because it does feel discouraging at points, and you're just like, man, is this even worth it? But it is worth it. Just stay consistent.
Yes.
And so I've hit that plateau, and here I am. I'm down 4 pounds, but we kept going because I was very discouraged. And let me tell you, I was about to totally throw out that weight scale thing that I really started to hate. And I was like, I hate this thing. But it does keep us honest, right? That's why we have it.
But the scale is not your friend some weeks.
No,
it wasn't my friend this week. So.
It was mine. It was my best friend this
good
week.
Job.
All right. So now that you know how much we've lost, we did have some changes this week. So we didn't change our calorie intake. So the calories that we have every single day, that we didn't change that at all. As far as our walking, we're still walking 5 miles a day. That hasn't changed. Now, one thing that I did start doing this week with JR, we started to take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and putting it into our water on an empty stomach. So JR likes taking it at night, and I've been putting the apple cider vinegar in my water first thing in the morning. So I did some research a little bit on that, and apple cider vinegar, from what I've been reading, is it helps to speed up your metabolism. It helps with your gut microbiome. It just cleans out the gut, and really good for the gut health. So that's why we wanted to do it, because again, this channel is about, of course, losing weight, but also getting healthy at the same time. So the apple cider vinegar was something we added to our diet. The other thing we decided to do also was red rooibos tea. So I am doing a video
it's good
on
stuff.
this tea. And in that video that my editor is going to be putting up soon, I show you how to brew the tea and how we make it cold, because this is just like the best thing right now. Especially, it's been so hot. I ain't drinking no hot tea. So,
well,
cool.
you can see it's half empty because I've already been drinking it. So this is delicious tea, and I love it. It's my favorite iced tea, and I wasn't really a big iced tea drinker because you either get it sweet or unsweet. I like mine sweet. And so most of the time when she drinks it, she drinks half and half, but it's still not sweet enough for me. But I'll tell you, this is really good. Just as it is, it's sweet enough. You don't have to add anything. You don't have to add any honey. You don't have to add anything. It's fine just like it is. So.
Yep, the stick that you see in there is a cinnamon stick. So that's the only thing we sweeten it with.
Gives it a nice little flavor.
Yeah, and cinnamon has its own health benefits, so why not add it in there? I actually did a lot of research on this, the Rooibos tea, and that's why we made a whole video about it. So make sure you check that out. As soon as it comes up, make sure you click that notification bell, because once you do that, then you'll see all the new videos that we put up. And that's the next video that's going up. And again, a lot of research. I put links in the description for that video that you're going to see of the studies that were done on this tea. The other reason we started to drink it at night, so we have a cup of tea every single night now. It does have relaxation properties, so it helps you sleep better.
Like a baby.
Yeah, and just really help you just relax. After being busy all day and stress and all these things with work and, just life in general, it's just nice to have, a way to just really unwind. And for us, it just happens to be this tea.
Yeah, so, and I mean, Lana tells you more about it in the video, but it does. She's always keyed up when she goes to bed, and sometimes she actually takes melatonin to help her fall asleep because she just tosses and turns. But with this tea, man, what a big difference!
So another thing we wanted to talk about was something that I've been dealing with for a really long time, and that's been my hip pain. On my left side, I have really bad joint pain, hip pain, and it's been an issue for me for quite some time. Yeah. And I do go see a chiropractor because I do have some back problems, so I've been seeing a chiropractor for a very long time. And one of the things he mentioned to me was that I had hip bursitis. And I didn't know what that was, and so I went and did some research on it, and come to find out, hip bursitis is it's like it's where your muscle is, and you get it from having a weak muscle. So a couple of things that you could do is do a lot of stretching exercises, which something I was doing, but what I've noticed since we started walking and losing weight, that hip pain has actually gone away. So I contribute all of that to the weight loss and to our daily walking. Yeah. And JR will tell you, when we first started walking, I mean, obviously we're walking 5 miles a day. We didn't start out that way because I really had a tough time with it because of the hip pain. So I would get to a certain point and I was like, I got to turn around because I was in so much pain.
Or we would have to slow down. She would say it's just too much for her. We would slow down and it would be a little bit better so we could get a little bit further.
Yeah, yep. So one of the things I've been finding out and researching was that to help hip pain, the bursitis, is to build up your muscles, your glutes and your leg muscles, and we've been doing that with walking. Now, when I was going to the chiropractor, one of the things they were doing for me, they were doing what they call leg pulls. So if you've ever gone to a chiropractor, maybe you have hip bursitis, and your chiropractor did the same thing. So they would do this leg pull on me that I really loved. So they were doing that. And the other thing they were doing, they were adjusting my hip to make sure that my hip stayed in place because I was always throwing it off. That is actually getting less. I just went to the chiropractor, and that is not even becoming an issue anymore. Like now when I go, when they adjust me, they're just really shocked, like how well my spine is aligned. I'm not as whacked out as far as my spine goes, as much. So, I'm like, wow. And this is all because we started this weight loss journey and losing weight. And actually, to date, I've lost 26 pounds.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
I know. It's just unbelievable. But imagine though, prior to that, those 26 pounds, I was carrying that around. No wonder I was in pain all the time. Do you know what I mean? So when you lose weight, you trigger all these other effects that happen to your body, which you're helping your body heal and get better and more functioning. So our channel is really about us coming together as a community to talk about this.
That's right.
And come together and get healthy. Because eventually we're all going to lose the weight at some point together. Then we're going to look at options on staying healthy,
Yes.
making those right choices, and getting our bodies aligned in a wellness state, so we don't have these issues. So it was something I wanted to talk about because like I said, I know there's people out there who have hip bursitis or any other type of bursitis. You can have it in your shoulder.
Yeah.
It could be in other areas of your body. And it's definitely I want to hear more about from you guys. So if someone else is out there has bursitis, definitely comment below and let me know. Because I would love to talk to you about it, see what your journey is on that, what you've learned from it, how it's affecting you. And that way we can definitely have a conversation about it.
Yeah, and even if it's not bursitis, if it's any other kind of, something that's bothering you, let Lana know. So she loves to research and figure out better ways of incorporating it into our exercise.
Yeah, that's one thing about the internet. I know there can be some, it's just such a big, wide, range out there of good, bad, the ugly. But there is a lot of good out there on the internet with proper research and you find the right websites. So most of the websites that I search are all reputable. A lot of them are, believe it or not, government websites, websites from different doctors and so forth. So I try to stick with those rather than maybe someone's opinion, and I'm sure there's a lot of people with great opinion, but I do stick to research, different studies that have been done. I love just looking at that.
Yeah,
and
proven results.
Proven results,
yeah.
Exactly. Thank goodness my pain is going away. And that's why I'm making those bit more steps now, because I can.
Yeah.
Because that hip pain is going away. I didn't even realize it. It was on our walk the other day. I'm like, hey, my hip doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, and I'm telling her to slow down, please.
Yeah, so definitely a bonus for losing 26 pounds was some of that pain is starting to go away finally.
Yeah, she's not even... We took her today, but she really hasn't been having any kind of issues to where we felt like, okay, this Sunday we are going to the chiropractor. Like, she's been really good, and we've been going there a lot less. So
bonus.
Proven results, So a huge shout out to you subscribers, all 21 of you. We are a young channel and we're, just starting out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, but you 21 are going to be very important to us as we go along. We're not going to forget you. It touches our heart. Thank you so much.
Yes, we do appreciate it, and we are a growing community and a supportive community, and we are here to listen to your comments, so make sure you comment below and let us know what you like, what you don't like, things you want to learn more about, so definitely do that. Also, click that notification bell, because we got some great content that's going to be coming out soon, aka Rooibos tea, so make sure you click that notification bell to get that update and stay in tune with what's going on. Also, click on this video. I think you're going to like some of this stuff. So until the next time, stay healthy and happy.